All right, so I know a lot of you have been asking us to look into Webska.
Yeah.
This Polish marketing agency that's been making some noise, especially in the pharma world.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like everyone's talking about how they're using AI to shake things up.
Definitely.
And we wanted to take a deep dive into what they're all about.
That's good.
We checked out their website and got our hands on a transcript of a podcast they did where they really get into the nitty-gritty of their approach.
Nice.
So first things first, who is Webska?
Right.
Well, their website tells us they've been around for over 22 years.
Wow.
Which is pretty impressive in the fast-paced world of marketing.
That's a long time.
And they work specifically with pharmaceutical companies,
Interesting.
helping them navigate all the complexities of that industry.
Makes sense.
They also have a really diverse team with all sorts of expertise.
Oh, like what?
You know, the usual marketing folks, but
Oh.
also, get this, dietetics graduates.
Dietetics.
Yeah.
That's unusual for a marketing agency.
I know, right? It shows they're thinking outside the box.
For sure.
And really understanding the specific needs of their clients.
Yeah, that's smart.
But it's not just about their longevity or their unique team.
What else?
They really emphasize being more than just an agency.
More than an agency.
They see themselves as a true partner to their clients.
I like it.
And their website is full of testimonials from clients who rave about their work.
Always a good sign.
One client even said that Webska helped them create their most recognizable visual in ages.
Ooh, impressive.
So they're clearly doing something right.
Definitely.
Now, beyond the usual marketing services,
Uh-huh.
Webska's website keeps talking about innovative solutions
Oh.
and how they're constantly adapting to the changing market.
Which makes sense. The marketing world is always evolving.
Right, and this is where the AI stuff comes in.
Ah, yes, the AI.
I'm sure some of you are thinking, AI in marketing, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a valid question. A lot of people have concerns about AI.
Exactly, like will it replace human jobs?
Right. Or will it create generic, soulless content?
Those are totally legitimate worries.
Absolutely.
But Webska tackles these head-on in their podcast.
Oh, interesting.
Their CEO, Leila Gabtani, makes a really compelling argument.
I'm all ears.
She sees AI as a tool to amplify creativity, not replace it.
Okay, so AI as a partner to humans, not a replacement.
Exactly. Like, imagine AI handling all the data crunching.
That tedious stuff.
Yes. So the human team can focus on the big picture strategy.
And the creative stuff.
Right. They give a great example of this in the transcript.
I'd like to hear it.
They talk about how AI can analyze massive amounts of data
Okay,
to identify trends and insights that would take humans forever to uncover.
that makes sense.
And then the human team uses that information to develop targeted campaigns.
So AI is doing the heavy lifting, but humans are still calling the shots.
Exactly. And this isn't some futuristic fantasy.
They're actually doing this now.
Yeah, they've been integrating AI into their workflow since 2023.
Wow, that's a while now.
And they're constantly refining their approach,
Always learning and growing,
which is essential in such a rapidly changing field.
for sure.
And you know, pharma marketing is especially challenging.
Oh, how so?
You're dealing with complex medical information,
Right.
and you need to target very specific audiences.
Like doctors and patients.
Exactly. So you can't just throw any old content out there.
It has to be accurate, trustworthy, and relevant.
Absolutely.
So how does AI help with that?
Well, that's what we'll be diving into in the next part of our deep dive.
I can't wait. It's really interesting, isn't it?
What is?
How they've managed to combine that deep understanding of the pharma world with all this cutting-edge tech.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And their website really shows that, doesn't it?
Totally. They've got this whole range of services.
Way beyond the usual marketing stuff.
Like, one that caught my eye was this comprehensive linguistic correction.
What's that all about?
So basically, they help make sure all the content is like super accurate and consistent.
Ah, I see, because in pharma.
Yeah, in pharma, every word matters.
Makes sense. You can't have any ambiguity.
Nope. And they even have dietetics grads on staff for projects that need that extra level of,
Specialized knowledge.
exactly.
That's wild. I remember that testimonial about the recognizable visual. It sounds like that's not just graphic design, right?
No way. They also talk about developing VR experiences.
Whoa, VR in pharma.
I know, right? Like, imagine a
Mhm.
doctor being able to walk through a 3D model of a new drug delivery system
Whoa,
or visualize how a treatment works.
that's pretty mind-blowing.
It is. It's like they're making these complex scientific concepts come to life.
Yeah, I get it. So it's not just about creating pretty pictures, it's about making things tangible and engaging.
Exactly.
And that all ties back to that whole AI thing, right?
Yeah, how so?
Well, the AI might help build those virtual worlds,
Okay.
but it's the human team that brings the vision and the storytelling, the heart, you know?
Oh, absolutely. It's all about that collaboration.
Yeah, it feels like Webska is saying, look, we're not afraid of the future.
Right.
We're embracing it, but we're doing it in a way that keeps humans at the center.
And they're also very clear about this misconception, like that
Uh.
you can just throw AI at a problem and poof,
Yeah.
solved.
Uh-huh.
Like-
That's magic.
Like some kind of silver bullet.
Exactly.
And they're saying, no, no, no. AI is most effective when it's part of a proper strategy.
Driven by human expertise.
Right. They talk about working closely with their clients, not just to implement AI, but to teach them how to use it, you know.
That's important, to understand the nuances.
Yeah. It's like that saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
Love that analogy. It's about empowerment.
Totally. So as we go deeper into Webska's approach, what are some key takeaways for our listeners?
Well, I think the first one is that they're actually doing this stuff. They're not just talking about it.
Yeah.
They're walking the walk, integrating AI and creativity in a meaningful way.
And they've been doing it for a while, too.
For years, they have the experience, and they seem to genuinely care about helping their clients navigate this whole new landscape.
Totally agree. What else?
The second thing is the importance of that human-AI partnership.
Right.
It's not about replacing jobs, it's about evolving them.
And it sounds like Webska is guiding that evolution.
For their clients, and maybe even for the whole industry.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the last takeaway?
Well, we got to talk about their vision for the future.
Oh, yeah, those predictions about personalized experiences, predictive analytics, immersive tech.
It's exciting, but it also raises some big questions.
Right, like how do we make sure all this awesome tech is used ethically and responsibly?
And that's exactly the question that Webska brings up in their podcast. They actually say they can help clients stay in control of their creative vision, even when they're using AI.
That's a tough one, right? It's easy to imagine AI just going crazy.
Right.
Creating all this stuff that's technically amazing but just misses the mark.
Totally.
Because it doesn't have that human touch. Yeah, that understanding of what really connects with people.
Exactly.
But think about it this way. What if AI could actually help us be more creative?
More creative? How?
Like, imagine you're working on a campaign for a new drug, right?
Okay.
AI could analyze tons of data.
Like what kind of data?
You know, clinical trial results, patient demographics, even like trends in healthcare.
Wow, that's a lot.
And then it could generate all these potential themes and visuals.
So ideas that humans might not have even thought of.
Exactly. It would be like having this AI brainstorming partner.
That never runs out of ideas.
Exactly. But here's the key.
What's that?
The human creative team would still be in charge.
Okay, so they'd sift through all those AI-generated ideas.
Yeah. Pick the best ones, refine them, and make sure everything aligns with the overall vision.
I see. So it's not about giving up control.
No.
It's about using AI to explore new possibilities.
And push those creative boundaries.
I like that. And what about testing? Can AI help with that?
Oh, absolutely. Imagine you have a couple of different campaign concepts.
Right.
AI could analyze how different audiences respond to each one,
Oh, that's cool.
giving you all this data to help you make the best decision.
That makes a lot of sense.
It could make campaigns way more effective.
For sure. But let's bring it back to Webska's world, that whole pharma marketing thing.
Okay.
How does all this apply to a field where accuracy and ethics are so important?
Great question. Imagine using AI to personalize patient education materials
Personalized. How?
based on their individual needs and what they prefer.
So like tailoring the information to each person.
Yeah, making it more engaging and easier to understand.
That's awesome. But what about the ethical side of things?
That's where human oversight is key.
So the AI might generate the content,
But humans make sure it's accurate and presented in a responsible way.
respecting privacy and all that.
Exactly.
So it really is all about that collaboration
AI and humans working together.
to achieve something better than either could on their own.
Could have said it better myself. And I think Webska's story shows us what's possible.
Yeah.
It's not about AI versus humans. It's about AI plus humans.
Love that. Well, there you have it. Webska, a marketing agency that's been around forever,
Over 2 decades.
embraces new tech, but still believes in human creativity.
The best of both worlds.
Working with big names in pharma, getting amazing feedback from their clients.
And pushing the boundaries of what marketing can be.
It's inspiring stuff, really makes you think.
It does.
So big thanks to everyone for joining us on this deep dive into Webska and the future of AI-driven marketing.
Always a pleasure.
We hope you learned something new and maybe even got some ideas for your own work.
Keep exploring.
Until next time, stay curious.